What's going on, guys? OneEyedBandit back again with another Dragon Ball FighterZ video, another discussion for you guys, because not only do you guys seem to like it, I like putting them out. So basically what I want to talk about today is Dragon Ball FighterZ Season 3 DLC characters and what I want to see in it. So basically I'm going to name off 6 characters from Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, and also Dragon Ball GT, mainly because I say 6 because in this past season 2 they released 6 characters. We got Videl and Jiren, and then we got GT Goku, Janemba, and now we're gonna get Gogeta and Broly. That's 6 characters, even though the first season of DLC was 8 characters. I'm sure I could put together 8 characters from each different show, but it'll be a super long video. Today I'm just gonna go through my list and shortly explain what I kind of want to see from each of these characters, because it would be cool. But without further ado, from Dragon Ball Z, I definitely want to see Tapion, because another sword character would just be amazing. Just imagine having, Janemba, freaking Trunks, and Tapion on the same team, 3 sword style characters. And I mean, Janemba's kind of pushing it a little bit, but because he brings his sword out of his ass. But other than that, Tapion with the range, I could see him kind of being a clone of Trunks, but he could be way cooler. He could have a barrier with his flute and everything. It seems like a lot of potential, and it will definitely be a very pretty character from how ArcSys does things. Up next is definitely Pikkon. Now I know y'all are like, wait, these aren't Dragon Ball Z characters, they're movie characters. No, I mean they Dragon Ball Z movie characters, yeah. So Pikkon, he's just there. I like fire, and Pikkon's moves are fiery. So without a doubt, the character would look amazing with how ArcSys would probably handle the character. I don't know what else to say about him. I just think it would be cool to have Tapion and Pikkon in it. Also from Dragon Ball Z, I want to have Goten, also, and Trunks. Just give us, 2 new short characters. There aren't that many short characters in the game. We have Krillin, and we have the even shorter Goku. Goten and Trunks could simply be Krillin's height. They could be their Super Saiyan versions. Just imagine fighting against adult Gohan, and Goten says, "Hey, can I be like you now?" Remember when he goes Super Saiyan? That'd be sick. And just imagine when Trunks fights Vegeta, he's like, "Hey, Trunks, if you land a hit on me, I'll take you to the fair." There's just, I don't know, I just like the aestheticness of that. Not even talking about their moves or anything, just seeing them actually in the game and how they would interact, because let's be honest, the one-liners that some of these characters give are getting stale, and DLC characters kind of sometimes bring back a little bit of to the game. I don't know. Up next we have Majin Vegeta and Super Buu, all from Dragon Ball Z. Majin Vegeta because I just know it'll be a gorgeous character with the final explosion, and that would probably be his level 3 last ditch effort, kind of like Android 16. It would definitely most likely kill the opponent and kill yourself, obviously. And I could see it being crazy. It would probably take a lot of time to pull off. You probably wouldn't be able to combo into it. I'm sure you have some people who would be able to, because they are lab rats and that's just how they do things. But definitely Majin Vegeta, because that would be sick. Super Buu because let's say he has some type of weird gimmick where sometimes he could change into the Super Buu Gotenks absorbed, or the Super Buu Gohan absorbed, or Super Buu Piccolo absorbed. It would just be a cool little gimmick to give us more variety in a character, because there aren't too many weird style characters in the game. A lot of them are very straightforward, so I could definitely see Super Buu being pretty cool in the game, and give us that final Buu that we need, because we have Kid Buu, we have Majin Buu, and I mean, hell, we even have Android 21. So just give us the last Buu and we'll be straight, basically. Up next we have characters for Dragon Ball Super. Easily Kefla #1 and UI Goku #2. Kefla because obviously we need more females in the game. There aren't too many Dragon Ball characters that fight. Or what the hell am I talking about? There aren't too many female Dragon Ball characters that actually fight in the show, and you know the introduction of Kefla, Cauliflower, and Kale is perfect for them to, you know, give us more female characters that are actually badass. I know a lot of people don't like Kefla, and a lot of people definitely don't like Cauliflower and Kale. I've gone over my thoughts about them. I love them, and it would just be a shame to not add those 3 characters. Like, I know I said I'm naming, you know, 6 from each show, but if not Kefla, then definitely Kale and Cauliflower is one unit. They could be my honorable mention. Kind of how 17 or 18 and 17 work. Could definitely be Cauliflower and Kale. That'd be pretty sick. UI Goku because it's UI Goku. He's badass. Jiren's already in the game, so you know he needs that counterpart, essentially. Maybe get a dramatic finish, and it would look amazing. He would probably be a counter-style character, obviously, being able to dodge and stuff like that. Don't know how they would make him work, but I could definitely see the character being great. Up next, we have Topo and Dispo. I'm trying to kind of keep it aesthetic a little bit because, you know, we get more Pride Troopers. There's only three Pride Troopers that people only really care about. It's Jiren, Topo, and Dispo. These are the most powerful Pride Troopers. I cannot speak today, and it would just make sense to have them in the game because they saw the most action. Topo, I just like the idea of having characters transform. So Topo could definitely go into his like God of Destruction state somehow, you know, and you know Dispo would be a very fast character that basically rivals Hit or something like that. I don't know. It just a thought. Up next we have Moro. If you don't know who Moro is, he is actually in the Dragon Ball Super manga that's going on right now, and the DBS manga is actually going great. This new villain they introduced is really cool. He's ruthless, he's evil, and he has magic. So that would be a cool way to introduce this character into the game, a magic style character, and probably another gimmicky style character that could be introduced, and I wouldn't mind that one bit. And lastly, from Dragon Ball Super, we have Whis. Who doesn't want Whis? Beerus's, you know, angel, the counterpart. Like, you just gotta have this character, even though we haven't really seen him fight. The fact that he's not in the game he's in the game as a character model for Beerus, but I just want the character. Xenoverse did it without really knowing his moves, so just put him in the game. I don't know, he would just be cool looking, so I would definitely fight as Whis. And lastly, we have Dragon Ball GT. Obviously, you're not putting any character from GT in the game without having Goku and Vegeta Super Saiyan 4. That's just like a no-brainer. You need to have those characters in the game. We see the Super Saiyan 4 character model already from GT Goku, and it looks completely badass, so I have to have both Super Saiyan 4s actually in action. They said they would never, like when the game first came out, they said they were going to stick to, you know, Dragon Ball Z characters, but obviously they've gone outside of that with Super already. They've already gone outside of it with adding GT Goku in the game, so it's definitely not out of the realm of possibility anymore. So up next, we have Omega Shenron. You're not gonna, like, you just can't. Omega Shenron and Baby Vegeta. That's 4 already. So you're not having GT characters without the 2 main best villains in that series. You're just not. These characters would be great. More villains, you know, the more the better. Up next, we have Pan with Giru. I love this idea. Pan, you know, fighting alongside, or Pan fighting alongside Giru essentially would be really cool. She could call him out for kind of assist, and he would throw missiles and stuff like that. I don't know how it would work, but it just seems cool, and they could definitely add these characters somehow in a season 3 and beyond. These lists, by the way, are if they decided to go a whole, like if they decided, oh, we only want to put DBZ characters in this DLC, then it would be, you know, the ones that I listed in DBZ. Or we only want to put Dragon Ball Super characters, it'd be the ones from Complete Super and so on with GT. And lastly but not least is Maju. Gotta give it out to my nigga, the only black Dragon Ball character. He's not really, but he's just like, I don't know, he's probably actually Indian or something like that, but definitely Maju, because I liked Oob. A lot of people actually don't, but I actually enjoy the character, and the fact that they are kind of setting him up in the manga to probably be the fact they are setting him up in the manga to be actually way more powerful than the end of Z is really, really cool to me. And if you don't know, then go read the manga and you will definitely understand what I'm talking about. But other than that, guys, these are the characters that I would definitely like to see in a Season 3 and beyond for Dragon Ball FighterZ or Dragon Ball FighterZ 2. It would be amazing to have these characters, because obviously the more characters the better. The more character variety, the more chances to have OP characters in the game. So yeah, but if I had to take 2 characters from each series of Dragon Ball to put in this game for a Season 3 DLC, I would definitely have Tapion and Majin Vegeta from DBZ. From Dragon Ball Super would definitely be Kefla and UI Goku. To me, that's a no-brainer. So that's, you know, that would be, you know, for the first month we get Tapion and Majin Vegeta. I definitely don't want them to give us one character every 3 months again, because that will suck. But so it would be Tapion, Majin Vegeta, Kefla, UI Goku, and then of course I would take personally the Super Saiyan 4 and Super Saiyan, or the Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. So that would be my 6 characters that I personally will put in the game in this new season of DLC. So basically, guys, if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for having this discussion with me. Let me know what you guys want to see down in the comments below for Dragon Ball FighterZ Season 3. Remember that God and anime are always on your side. Please come join the Bandit Army. That's all I got for y'all. Peace out.